Part 2 of the checklist for choosing a therapist or coach for deep, fast and lasting change. Most methods in the mental health space originated from men, and for many women they don't work for us in a lasting way, and certainly not easily, unless we're the rare one that really has a male-orientated brain. Men's processes need to consider their strong desire to avoid vulnerability and a brief summarization of their big issues, whereas a woman's verbal description of her issues can be so extensive because her brain can create many similar words that are saying the same thing. To decipher this and get to the root problem and address it swiftly, it takes ensuring that you're making it easy on the patient by using tools that fit for a more effortless experience for them. If not, it's like trying to get Android apps to work in the hardwired environment of a Mac. Do they go deep enough? The science of epigenetics says many of our issues are inherited. This is fact. We're only experiencing the headache, but that's not the source. Taking a pill for the symptom only or getting treatment for the headache is always going to be temporary. And you'll continue to need sessions because if it's around you and your personal experiences, it's working at a superficial layer of what science now knows runs much, much, much deeper. Working in the leaves of the tree and not at the root, soil and seed layers will never stop the symptom from reoccurring. They need to work from the seed up. Many methods tackle up to 7 generations, but if we've come from thousands of generations, this level of treatment is never going to get the root, therefore the issue will regenerate. It's proven that a triggered negative emotional response from a trauma is still playing out in response behaviour 14 generations later. The tool must cut through that and not ignore it. Is the emotional content of the experience painful and unsafe? Or is it gentle? Reliving the trauma in the mind is just as bad as re-experiencing it. Your body releases the exact same stress hormones in your bloodstream, such as adrenaline and cortisol, if it believes a stick is a snake, in the exact same doses as if it were a real snake. Reliving a trauma locks the problem in further, etching it more deeply into the subconscious and into the DNA memory. And it's more likely that it'll be passed down through generations as a cycle. You don't want to get re-traumatized. Are they accountable, working to a code of ethics? Do they get refresher tests at least every 2 years, catching up with the latest discoveries? Or are they using age-old techniques? If they are removing one of your beliefs, what's that belief being replaced with? When you take something out, a belief, for example, of I'm not good enough, you have to fill that space. Otherwise, that space, those holes, will fill themselves up again with things you don't want. Your subconscious mind will have to fill the hole again until it learns a new way. To fill the hole forever, you must get new resources, change the beliefs, supporting that one, alter the values and thoughts. If you want something you know ticks every box on this list, consider creatrix if you were born with a uterus. Creatrix uses metaphors that are only compatible with the subconscious of someone with a uterus for fast, lasting, guaranteed change. This is my profession, and I'm here for women to truly heal at the deepest level. You can find more information about the process and how to work with me in the link in my bio.